Alright folks, what's up? It's Bob here. Now we're just continuing right along in this little Dragon Ball Z Budokai marathon. Just jumping right the hell into Budokai 2. I just finished the entirety of practicing the game last night. Now we're just ready to delve right into it. But before we get started, I got a couple of things to explain. One, why are we starting on this screen and not my PlayStation 2 menu? It's funny because this is actually the GameCube version. And what happened was this game is actually kind of scratched up, so I went to borrow a Wii, but I can't even make the jump from the Wii menu to the game itself. So I'm like, shit. I guess we're just gonna be starting from this place. Although I will be showing the intro in like a minute or two, but I just want to get that out there very quickly. Also, because we're doing this GameCube, you hear that? That's something called a GameCube controller. I love the controller to death, but it's very clacky and makes a lot of noise. So. Anyway, I'm going to showcase the intro. It's going to be really cool. Now we really get into the heart of Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Everyone's nostalgia goggles for it. So, I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to go cycle through some stuff to get this shit going. Also, I really love the title screen. Boy, that was something else. Oh man. Okay, so you probably guessed this, but from now on, we're never going to be using actual original Dragon Ball Z intros for the games ever again. From now on, they're either going to be animated, or they're going to be like 3D models, like original animation for this stuff. It's really cool. Also, I just want to point out, this title screen, I said already, but holy shit, this title screen looks fantastic. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Also, not even counting the music that I was playing, this is definitely Kenji Yamamoto at his best. So yeah, we got a few things to cover. This isn't gonna be like how I did Budokai 1, where it's pretty much strictly story mode and we just like kind of just spitball around there. This is gonna be structured a little bit differently than how I usually stuff. First of all, Dragon World lets you bring any sort of item you equipped into it, so it's gonna be all my own custom setups over here, and it's gonna be very fun and very busted, but you know, it's more for fun than anything else. You know, I can just show you the ropes. We keep it going. Keep it brisk, fast-paced, in your face. Awesome. And of course, for anyone who might not have Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the start of the game, I will be sharing a lot of tips that you can use for just playing the game. The usual stuff I do, you know. Also, again, disclaimer, I talk a lot over cutscenes. It's what I do because I offer insight, but I don't think I need to cover that too much, you know. Anyway, so we're just going to be jumping right into story mode. Also, something I gotta point out. This game has a legitimate tutorial mode. You take control of Goten and just go through training mode. I would show this off, but this is very grating, and I figured there's nothing really in training mode I haven't either A, shown off already, or B, not going to show off. So I'm going to be showing off the differences from this game to Budokai 1, what we have new, what we have to work with, and it's going to be all sorts of fun. Should I show off Goku? Yes. Oh shit, that's right. I'm gonna have to make 2 passes in this thing. God damn it. Actually, you know what? Let me show off Vegeta. Only because he's got the least amount of bullshit to work with. So this should be. Oh, how do I want to do this? I want to showcase Goku, but I've got to do 2 passes. All right, well, you know what? Since we're doing this, let's just get the show on the road right now. Actually, something I didn't even notice. As soon as you go into training mode, you have access to editing your skill list right here. And I'll get more into detail later on as we go through, but for right now, that's all you really need to know. You know what? I don't need to show off transformations as of right now. Well, I will later, but... Alright. And of course, you still gotta equip a fucking throw. I don't know why this game is dumb. This series is dumb sometimes, but, you know. Actually, that should be fine. Alright, that'll work. I'm kind of messing with my entire setup right now to showcase this, but it's very vital. And I think this is all the... Oh, no, I haven't bought in... Dro's base yet. Was it Dro? No, Red Ribbon base, but it'll be back in Budokai 3, so nothing significant lost there. Alright, let's just do this here. Why not? I was going to showcase the snow level because it's like my favorite level of the game next to like the temple thing, but you know, whatever. Also, rotate the control stick and you can make Roshi spin, and it's fun. So, alright. We're doing this as we always do, folks. Alright, so first off, fundamentally, there isn't too much different. The core of Budokai 1 is still pretty much intact. There's nothing too drastically different. It's still basically Virtual Fighter meets Street Fighter, and it's really easily laid out. Let me drop the volumes a little bit. That is the lowest it's gonna go right now. Shit. Oh, well, we'll have to work on the echo later. So, basic control is the same as always. Punch is, you have a punch button, you have a kick button, you have an energy button, guard button, kick plus guard. You also get punch plus kick. I'll be utilizing that a lot more throughout this playthrough. You have taunts, you have transformations, and so on and so forth. The basics I've covered in my tutorial for Budokai 3's combat, and the stuff I covered at the start of Budokai 1. It also holds here. There's nothing too drastically different, but now I'll be going over the technical stuff about the changes that this game has brought. So, it's a good thing I actually brought a notepad with which I can do. Alright, major lists, or major differences between this game and Budokai 1. So first off, I don't think I need to mention this, but this game is fucking beautiful now. Just like, everything's cel shaded, it's not computer generated anymore. Well, it is technically computer generated, but you know what I mean. This game looks fucking beautiful now, like, all the just all of this though, it's so great to just look at. Hang on. I don't have the hotkey to anything. There we go. If I showcase this off, it looks great. Like, just going to some supers. I'll get into more details about this later. But just, you can see the sheer graphical overhaul the game had between Budokai 1 and this game. In the span of 2 years, this game actually came out in 2004. I don't have the exact date. Between, like, you know, like all the international releases, all that shit. But yeah, this game is just, like, awesome. Also, I do want to say right now, I am playing the GameCube version. I don't know of any major differences between the PS2 version and this version. I know there's been some tweaks. I also know that the GameCube version actually came out after the PS2 version because this game added a Z difficulty, which will be back in Budokai 3. So that's pretty neato. In terms of everything else, I think we get this shit really nitty-gritty now. By the way, if there is a major differences between this and the PS2, I don't know. So, yeah. Also, I did want to say, I am using a GameCube controller, but I am a little hampered by this because that means I only get 2 trigger shortcuts instead of the 4, like with the L1, L2, R1, R2 button. Here I only got my left and right, and both are like a little, like, I love the GameCube controller. It's like my second favorite controller of all time, right next to the PS3 controller. But man, the shoulder buttons on this thing always bother me. It's just me. It's more meant for pressure sensitivity than anything else. But anyway, what do we got? So I'm gonna bring up some stuff. Actually, we're just gonna be doing a full rundown. So I mentioned graphical overhaul. There's a lot of new stages, a lot of new music. It's really cool. I think this game, it could be just me, but I think this game runs a lot smoother than Budokai 1. Like, not just, I'm pretty sure Budokai 1 runs at 60 frames per second, but this game just feels faster. Like, even just looking at this, it just feels a lot quicker. I can't pinpoint exactly why that is, but it just feels very natural and fluid. It's very nice. Again, That's more of an intuition thing, but one thing with fighting games is you usually want to listen to your intuition more than anything else. Alright, next up. Oh yeah, I mentioned the tutorial mode. There's a few changes with the supers in this game. Like, you remember the whole command supers in the last game? Like, I'm using Goku here as the example. We got Zanku Fist, the continuous command man, the Super Dragon Fist. All these have been drastically overhauled, though. Well, except for Super Dragon Fist, but... Well, actually, no, that one, too, has been changed pretty significantly. So, if you do this input, you're going to be brought up to a command prompt. So, it's not just guaranteed damage anymore. Which is pretty nice. It's no longer just, like, completely overpowered. But, yeah, I just felt like bringing it up. It makes it very dynamic, and there's a risk-reward with doing these things. So, it's like, you get a bigger payout for the damage. It's not just, like, piddly shit, but... You have to guess, like, rock, paper, scissors. However, the Zanku Fist is really good, because you have a 3 out of 4 chance of actually landing the attack. And for only 1 bar of energy for a really easy input, that's actually really good. Like, you can just work this in any combo you want, and it's just going to pay out greatly. Like, 150 damage. Might not seem that much, but considering it comes off of this input, it's really easy. Actually... I don't use that input too often. I should try it. Anyway, going more down the list. Oh yeah, transformations. They've been also revamped a bit. I mentioned before that every transformation was like a static 110% increase. With Kaioken times 10, still called King Kai Fist. I don't get it, but okay. It is now a 105% increase. So yeah. Not every super in this game or transformation is going to be a 110% increase. They're going to vary now. Also, Kaioken's still kind of ugly. It just, That's not going to change until Budokai 3. Anyway. What else we got? There's been a lot of gameplay fixes. Like, holy shit. I've mentioned, what part was it? I think, like, part 5 or part 6 of Budokai 1, which... By the way, if you haven't seen my playthrough Budokai 1, you should absolutely watch it. I went very in-depth with the game and just, like, tore it apart bit by bit. I mentioned in that playthrough there was a lot of gameplay issues with this game that really are just, like, technical crap that you don't really need to know too much about, but it's still good to know. The big one I mentioned was Kamehameha's never knocked down, or they only knock down sometimes. This game, beams off the punches always knock down. Every single time. They will... It's never like they'll get like blasted and just be like knocked back a little bit, and you can get fucking punished even though even it lands. Nope, always knocks down, always does a good amount of damage, and it's very, very, very handy. Oh, all right. So yeah, that's just one example. However, for some reason, forward kick punch still is not a natural combo. Like, hang on, stem to guard 2. It still doesn't work. I don't fucking get that, but eh. Although you can't charge the last hit, that's kind of neat, but I guess you could, like, cancel that into a throw or something, or cancel into a kick plus guard, or what have you, but whatever. What? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, moving on. Send it back to do nothing. In terms of other stuff that has been changed. Oh, the big one. I think this is very fundamental. You can do Kamehamehas on command. Also, not only is Goku's Kamehameha with the actual right color now, I'm surprised I didn't bring it up too often in the original playthrough. It's the original color, it does a good amount of damage, and you can do it out of a shortcut now. Instead of having to do, you know, the 4 punches and then this, or forward kick, 3 punches and then energy. You don't have to do that anymore. Also, there are some flashier like stage transitions, but we don't need to worry about too much about that. So this is fucking great. It won't be till the next game where you can really go to town with this shit, but for right now, the game's very lenient with this stuff, so something I highly recommend working into your game plan is if someone's just shooting out energy attacks, you can use a Kamehameha, it'll just eat right through all the small energy blasts and knock them down, and it's very fun. However, don't be too over-reliant on it because it does still eat up 1 bar meter. But considering the knockdown, that's pretty nice, but yeah, just don't be too crazy with it. That's all I can really say about that. I'm sorry, the beam is very thick too, like, it's very chunky. It's got a whole lot of cool effects to it too. Like, you can kind of see that. It's very nice. So, moving on. Oh yeah, that's right. Also, I noticed this while I was doing the game live. beam. I didn't really mention this, but I noticed it in passing. For some reason, beam attacks in Budokai 1 when you do them at like the end of a 10-hit combo. The beam itself had like extreme damage scaling. Damage scaling means when you're doing like a combo with a lot of hits in it, it will. The more hits you do, each hit will do less and less damage. So that way you don't get like a crazy 1% combo every single time. However, in this game, if you do this combo, the Kamehameha does like a solid 250 every single time. It's not like chipping off maybe 50 points of damage. I noticed that even like during the Frieza saga, the Kamehameha was just doing nothing at the end of combos. Maybe kind of pointless, but yeah, you can obviously tell. Beam attacks in this game are very, very good now. You want to be able to use them at any given time. But again, not like overbearingly so, but yeah, you know, whatever. I need some water, hang on. Also, next up. Energy is a hell of a lot easier to use in this game. Like, you'll remember the big problem from before. Actually, no, now I'm just gonna go ahead and actually reset up my Goku with all the fucking transformations, all of them. Like, holy crap. Get all that shit off. Boom, 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 boom. And what about for the last one? Oh yeah, throws, obviously. Duh. I'll get into detail about this later, but you guys probably already know the problem with Goku and transformations and slots and yada yada yada. Yeah. Also, I could show off more stages, hell yeah. I'm not complaining. This is like my favorite stage of the game right now. Right next to the snowfield. I did mention the GameCube controller is right clacky. You'll have to forgive me for that. Anyway. Also, I like this stage. It's pretty cool. I'll get into detail about it later, but yeah. Transformations are a lot easier to maintain. I'm at Super Saiyan 2 right now, and that is going down a lot slower than it did. Super Saiyan did in the first game. Also, Super Saiyan 3, even this, like, hang on. You might remember the last game that whenever you're doing like physical hits, they didn't really cover any significant like energy value, and if you ended the combo with the Kamehameha, it just didn't really get you anything. Like Super Saiyan in Budokai 1, sure, it gave you like 140% buff to your attack, but even just like a full combo didn't even get you like above a single energy bar. It was the damage or the energy drain was so severe. In this game, you get so much more energy for every punch you land, and it's so much more robust, and you can just like get so much more meaningful damage now out of your combos, and it's so much easier to just manage your ki in general. It's so good. Like Super Saiyan 3 Goku here is probably the highest consuming transformation in the game. Not surprisingly enough, because you know, like 4 transformation slots and everything. But yeah, it's just so much more manageable now. It's so good. Yeah. I'm sorry if it's getting a little lengthy, but this is very important stuff for what we're going to be tackling later on. It's going to be very, very, very important. Yeah, it's just, this is so nice. Also, when you're in training mode, if you press Z button, you can reset all your energy. C-stick is like a kind of a hot, like a command shortcuts. I don't get why, but it's a thing, so there you go. If you need that. Yes, I mentioned everything here. In my notes, I accidentally put Super Saiyan Goku. This is a Street Fighter. Oops. Also, while I was recording with Brandon, I noticed that at the end for the extras video of Budokai, I noticed for some reason, like while I was doing this input, it never, or the fourth kick, the charge, it never gave you my hit of super armor. It's very weird. However, in this game, you always have super armor, or you have your one hit to super armor on every single charge attack you do. So like, I can get away with absorbing one hit of damage, and I can get out. So basically, this is like a ghetto version of focus attacks from Street Fighter 4, more or less. And people say Budokai doesn't have depth. Fuck you. But yeah, it's very consistent with that now. And yeah, that's basically it for like the major overall changes. Again, there's nothing radically different with like the base system or the core of the game, but is like a significant amount of smaller stuff that adds up over time that is very good. I don't know why Super Saiyan 3 only gives you 125% boost. I'm not sure about that, but why the fuck not? And that should just be about it. Actually, I should show off. Fuck, I didn't show off the other stuff. Hang on a sec. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go remap some stuff. Alright, sorry about that. There's actually more stuff because I was going to show off my first build. Alright, so I mentioned the whole thing about, like, different command inputs and everything in this game, for, like, Zanku Fist. For the other stuff, I really want to showcase this. This is very important. You might remember with continuous Kamehameha that when you fire it off, Goku just, like, rains down, like, energy balls on him. However, in this game, you actually have to have command inputs, aka charging it. And that way you can get the energy attacks to come out and get some good amount of damage in the process. I should mention there are 3 main types of like chain supers in this game. Like there's Zanku Fist, everyone has this. Or like some variant of it. It's always basically the same. With like some slightly different punching animation. There's the continuous Kamehameha, everyone has access to something like that. And then there is Super Dragon Fist, which looks fucking cool in this game. Oh my god, this is so cool to look at. I really gotta show you guys Trunks. Trunks is like really sick to look at. But yeah, let me get that without the heads up display on. Gosh, this is so cool. The command is so easy. You can always use this. It's so fun. It is 2 energy bars, but you know what? Fuck it. I'll take that, considering how easy it is to do stuff in this game. Hell yeah. I mean, the cool thing is also like if you do a combo like this, chances are very good you can land it anyway, and it'll be pretty easy. I don't think that's actual full combo, but, you know, fuck it. That should work. So, yeah. I'm at, like, 3 right now. Shit. Let me lower it a little bit. Like, just keep an eye on my gauge. Look at that. I already have the energy needed for Super Dragon Fist. It's sick. Also, Super Dragon Fist is very easy to land, and, you know, just all that good stuff. So every single character in this game has access to some variant of those 3 moves. Now what I'm going to show you is the addition of command ultimates. Basically, you remember ultimate attacks in like the last game with Spirit Bomb, Super Kamehamehas, you know, all that good stuff. How it required no input whatsoever. I don't understand why, but okay. In this game, requires normal Q. Oh, I needed energy first. There we go. Z button, so convenient. What we got? Where is Spirit Bomb? There's Spirit Bomb. Forward punch, kick energy. Not the worst input in the world. I don't think it's a natural input though. Yeah. So yeah, when you're doing ultimates, not only are they a hell of a lot better to look at now. Holy shit, that's so pretty. It is very easy to land, and yeah. Something I do want to share though, which I find very convenient, is this is what happens when you just rotate the control stick. There's a point to this. Just control stick. Not very good. Don't get anywhere near the amount I would have liked. Huh, the explosion's different too. Interesting. However, what I want you to do if you're doing this on the game controller is rotate both the C stick and the analog stick. This is what happens when both are being rotated. I don't know why this works. I'm thinking that the C stick, this might be a bug. I actually think this might be a bug, funny enough. The C stick is included as a rotational when you're doing it, even though you can seriously say it's just like that. D-pad will also work if you're into that. I don't think the D-pad on the game controller is that good, but you know. But yeah, I just felt like sharing that. If you're doing like charge inputs, definitely always rotate both the left analog stick and the C stick. So, you know, just like using both your hands to rotate them as fast as possible. Very good. So, I think we're now all done to get this shit going, or already get this shit going. Oh wait, no, actually there is one more thing. I apologize. There's actually 2 more things I do want to cover. First off, the shop. The shop is fucking phenomenal now. Oh my god, the shop is amazing. You don't have to gamble anymore. You can like, you pop in, there's like 3 of every type of item available. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna buy Bomber DX up here. Very convenient. You can just buy anything you want. It's super fucking convenient. You can get money in the middle of the game mode, or oh god, I wish I had a knife for that right now. You can just go into wherever you want. Man, navigating your actual skill list is so convenient now. Just, oh, it's so nice. It's so overhauled. It's so good. And editing stuff, excuse me, it's so much easier to just look at everything now. You have to wait for every character to load. It's so good. You can just like navigate this as you will. So that convenient. So, now that is everything I wanted to cover for Budokai 2's new mechanics. It is fucking awesome. Oh god, this game is so good. Alright, I mentioned that, I still think Budokai 3 is, from a purely technical standpoint, I think Budokai 3 is slightly better, but I think this game comes really fucking close. Like, edging closer, very close. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this shit going. I might have to restart this. Maybe, because I think I have a current run on here. Yeah, I'm on shit that will. Oh no, I'm already to start the game. Yeah, you know what? Just restart it. Oh, I'm not. Damn, my throat's already going way to hell.